Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Thunder and the 66ers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Jesus Zapata is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, he wasn't particularly good in this last one. He only pitched into the third inning, but fortunately the teammates scored some runs and he was able to come away with a no decision. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and he's going to need to pitch a lot better in this one.
Digging in, Brian Cannon. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Coming to the plate now, Saul Worthing. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make them fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
At the plate, Mike Hayes, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Pretty impressive for a catcher. It's rare that you see a catcher maintain a great average over the course of a full season.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Worthing at third with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, A.J.
At the plate, A.J. Valido entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
And he's the best in that category on this ball club, guys. He's the guy they look to bring him home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 1-2.
Ball back outside.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. So a full count now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that of course is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, Marty Riggs. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Riggs is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Scott Jordan, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 10 home runs and 19 driven in. The 0-1 offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. All even now, 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. The 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. The Thunder are out in front, 1-0. James Ray will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Standing in, Monty Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Monty Smith.
He's set. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Stepping into the box, McGee. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back to give up in the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Standing in, Scott Franchise, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. To 1-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Johnny Slinger.
At the plate, Johnny Slinger, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here.
Yeah, this guy's been really good as of late. 7 runs batted in his last 10 games.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 23 for him thus far. And with it, they've left in front now, 3-1.
Exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a home.
That is good. That's good stuff.
Standing in now, Ben Kohler. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Stepping up now, Kai Watts. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So stepping in, Martin Zemecki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. A tag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Hal Hale, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
The first baseman, URG.
First things first, here's a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. To the plate now, John O'Neill. Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The average at 284 to begin play. 9 homers, 18 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, James Rain. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. From the stretch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0.
Whoa, that brings it down.
And now after those consecutive hits, he's either tickling or starting to lose control of the strike zone, finding himself in a very dangerous situation here. And I do think he's getting tired now. Could be his last hitter here.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Swinging a looper to left into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. So that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure, so worth another look with show track. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get to that one. Striding in once again, Brian Cannon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, URG.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just one run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Tiny Burt is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Saul Worthing will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and two away. From the stretch.
1-0.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Two down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. So now two men in scoring position. The 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Left fielder coming in. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Digging in the switch hitter, Julius McCray. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive to center field. Worthing is right there, one down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Tiny Burke.
Stepping up to the plate, Tiny Burke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way.
0-1.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. A ball and 2 strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1-2, here it comes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate, Monty Smith, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Mike Hayes.
Mike Hayes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside, 3-0 now. A.J. Valido is on deck. 3-0 pitch. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in now, A.J. Valido, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that is off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, and you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Marty Riggs is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Scott Jordan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Fastball well outside.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Ready with the 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. This is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Ready now, Hal Hale. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
In there at the knees, strike 1. In his career, Hale brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. One and 1. Here it is. Split finger pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. Kohler shading to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Uranus leads it 3-1. Now at the plate, McGee. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, number 3.
He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a base hit on the line. Running hard, he's digging for second. So some real problems out there at that time, as it'll wind up in E7. In now, Scott Franchise, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Just does manage to get a piece there, as this is bounced foul. No one out with a runner at second. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he could only battle for so long, as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting,
stepping in, Johnny Slinger. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far, as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Ben Kohler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batter.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Ty Watts. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and 38 runs batted in. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1-1. Yeah, strike two swinging.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Lays off 2-2 now. First and second now, one man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line to the right side. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Now batting, catcher, Martin.
Into the box now, Martin Zemecki. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Two men are on with two men out. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his own or buries something in the dirt.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy that rolled.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon as this will not go down as one of his better outings. John Lawton is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Julius McCray batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1-2.
This is in the air out to right field. Riggs is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Ready for another chance? John O'Neill. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Franchise is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, John Lawton. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
At the plate now, Brian Cannon. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Slinger is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in once again, Saul Worthing. He flew out in his last at bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Uranus is on top 6-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Tiny Bird.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Monty Smith. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Popped him up. Hale waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, McGee. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Nope.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Mike Hayes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled away. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
So now to the plate, A.J. Valido. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing to do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Now at the plate, Marty Riggs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on third. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Scott Jordan, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-0 delivery. That misses. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul, off to the right, out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Johnny Slinger.
Johnny Slinger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Ben Kohler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. This is line to left, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tom Watt.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, Ty Watts, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
3-2, full count. Hit in the air out to left. Valido is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
In now, Martin Zemecki, runner in scoring position with two gone. There's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Hal Hale. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now, John O'Neill. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Lawton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Julius McCray, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Struck him out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Line to the right side, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Sandy Nixon will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Sandy Nixon.
Standing in now, Monty Smith, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Hayes over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Into the box. McGee, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. 0-1 the count. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McGee has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Popped him up. O'Neill is there, and the side is retired. Denver. Rankin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Brian Cannon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he misses 2-1. And the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Saul Worthing is on deck. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8. Saul Worthing.
Now batting, Saul Worthing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Mike Hayes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way to go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
So now to the plate, A.J. Valido. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 33 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Dustin Woodard will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. At the plate, Marty Riggs ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now back, third baseman, Scott Jordan.
Into the box, Scott Jordan. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Short, hit hard. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The 66ers lead it 6-3. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in is the outfielder, Scott Franchise. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting,
Johnny Slinger will stand in, and as so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Greenberg.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ben.
Striding in, Ben Kohler. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
No strike.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Greenberg has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the fives, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Into the box now, Ty Watts, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2, here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Drew Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Hal Hale. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So coming to the plate, John O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Randall Mad Dog will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Randall Mad Dog.
This is taken outside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs, 39 driven in. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
1 out and a runner on second base. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking beater.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Brian Cannon, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Ball 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Chuck Perry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chuck Perry.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Zemecki.
The catcher, Martin Zemecki.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Perry, a Nevada native. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Ready with the 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julius McCray, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Orlando Schultz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Orlando Schultz.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The numbers on the year: 272, 8 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here it comes, 0-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 3-2 pitch. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Uranus leads this one 6-3. Dale Wolf comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Into the box now, Saul Worthing will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Slinger is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
So digging in now, Mike Hayes. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. From the stretch. Fly ball, not particularly deep. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, A.J. Rodriguez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Valido, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. He's right there. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the 66ers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
6-3 in the final score today. The 66ers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tiny Burke wins in relief for the 8th time this year. James Ray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Dale Wolf wraps it up with a save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.